11 Signs your relationship is going strong. Most people don't believe in happy endings and everlasting love. While their childhood fairy tales taught them that someone is destined to be with them for a lifetime of love and happiness, reality always finds a way to prove otherwise. However, sometimes, we get lucky and we finally find that one person who was meant to show us a more beautiful and happier side of life. With them, you are a better person, and regardless of what lemons life throws at the both of you, you still know how to make the sweetest and most flavorful lemonade. Have you found this person yet? If you are with someone right now and you want to know the answer, this article will help you recognize the signs that your relationship is going strong. Read on. 1. You no longer fight over trivial matters. You no longer let simple arguments ruin your day, and you no longer fight over trivial and unimportant matters, but when you do, you both have the maturity and understanding to try to talk about it right away. What used to be an entire day of silence, ignore text messages and missed calls, have now become just an hour of trying to make each other feel better, admitting your mistakes and accepting apologies. You both know better now than to waste a single moment arguing and hurting each other. 2. You don't mind being away from them for weeks. You are open to a long-distance relationship because you both know that it's not about being together physically, but it is more about believing that your love is stronger than any obstacle. You are not scared to be apart because the challenges of time and distance won't change a thing about your relationship. In fact, an LDR can even make it stronger. 3. You trust them to make decisions for your relationship. You trust your partner's own judgment, especially when it comes to the matters concerning your relationship. When making decisions, especially if it can affect the other person, you know just what to do. Most importantly, you make decisions based on what is good for your relationship, even if it means sacrificing something in return. 4. You don't let other people influence your relationship. While you are open to the pieces of advice coming from your friends and family, you also know the boundaries of their influence on your relationship. You have faith in your partner and what you share together, and you believe that the only people who can make the best decision for the relationship are the ones in it, you and your partner. Not only because only the two of you knows what's really happening, but because you're also the ones who have to face the consequences. 5. You can fight with each other first before letting others in. When it is about problems in your relationship, you seek each other's advice and comfort before letting other people in the situation. You know that your relationship is strong enough to withstand any challenge that life throws at you. You are confident that you can face and win them together, and if you ever need a backup, you also know that you have friends who are there to give you a hand. 6. You are strong and independent even without the other. You have a strong relationship if you are both independent and can solve problems on your own. You don't need each other to be strong because you are both confident and able. In fact, you don't solely depend on your partner for strength because you, alone, have been able to succeed on your own without the help of other people. 7. You both accept each other's differences in perspective and opinion. You have a strong relationship if you believe that the differences in your perspective and opinion about certain matters do not affect your bond. You may have different political stance, you may have grown up in a totally different religious setting, but you still respect each other. Also read, How to Accept Someone for Who They Are in a Relationship. 8. You respect their life choices and support them all the way. Being in a strong relationship means having the strength and determination to reach for your individual goals, and as a good partner, you are there to support the other even if you're running towards totally different paths. You don't let these differences in life choices make you grow apart. Rather, you learn how to grow together by becoming the best versions of yourselves. 9. You are welcome in each other's social circles. You can hang out with their family or with their circle of friends, and you won't feel that you are out of place. Your relationship is strong if you can effortlessly socialize with your partner's most favorite people. You don't feel jealous or insecure, especially if your partner can have fun, even if you're not around. You trust them and you believe that being a part of something outside of your relationship is also important. 10. You feel comfortable with them, even if you're not at your best. Even when you're not at your best, you still feel comfortable being with your partner, because you know that they will never judge you. In fact, they will be there to remind you how special you are, even if you don't feel like the best person in the world at that moment. You can cry on their shoulder, talk about the things that hurt you, and they'll still be there, helping you gain your confidence back. 11. You are happier and you feel more secure. You are in a strong relationship if you no longer feel insecure about the things that you can't have. You also feel happier because you know that you are with the right person and you have a bond that can never be broken no matter what. You know that you are right where you need to be, and you know that life is better now that you have them by your side. Growing a strong relationship is not a walk in the park. In fact, sometimes it takes a lot of time and a certain level of maturity just to reach this goal, so don't be in a hurry. Let your relationship grow and build its own foundation.